So I've had a lot of questions about my lips, where I got them done, why I had them done. After seeing the vlog that I put up around Christmas time, if you haven't seen it yet, I'll link it down below. It is actually me getting my lips done, because a lot of people find that even though I've had them done, they're very natural and they want to know where I went. So I'm going to start from the beginning, why, where I went, reasoning, all of that stuff. I'm just going to go through everything, all the details, just so you know. I'm going to tell you what I know, the knowledge that I have, but I don't do lip fillers, so I don't know every single bit of detail. I don't take everything in as a 100% fact. This is just what I know. So me and my friend Jodie both decided we're going to go get our lips done. You'll see from my previous videos before Christmas that my lips are smaller. You can only tell the difference now that you watch the videos back. If you still look back now and look back here, you'll see a difference. But some of you that are new might not even realise that I've had them done, because they are quite natural. I'm really happy with them. So me and my friend Jodie went to get our lips done, and we both decided we're going to go for ½ ml of Juvederm first. So Juvederm is meant to be, I think, the softest filler. It does dissolve, so after 6 to 8 months, I think, the filler will be gone, basically. So it's not going to be forever. So we decided on that. We found this place. They were quite cheap. We got our ½ ml and we went there. I won't name who they are. We went there and we paid a cheaper price, and we went in there and sat down. It was in a salon, and when we went in there, the main thing that I didn't like was that the lady decided what she was going to do to my lips. So she puts the numbing cream on, she put it on Jodie all over, but she only put it on me on my top lip. And I already knew that with the ½ ml I wanted my corners done. So each corner I just wanted a bit wider, like thicker, just the corners. I was happy with the rest of my lip. So when she put just on the top, I thought my top lip's going to be massive compared to my bottom lip, sort of thing. And I just said, you know, I don't want my top lip to be bigger than my bottom lip. And she said, no, trust me, you'll be fine. So I said, okay. So I went in there and sat down, and I made sure Jodie went first. Jodie was happy to go first, and she sat down on the bed. Everything was sterile, everything was clean, perfectly fine. But the only thing was when Jodie was laying down and having her lips done, the lady was pulling out the needle whilst looking and talking to me. And I'm thinking, look at Jodie, look at Jodie. You can't look at someone else. It doesn't make me feel much better, basically, knowing that I'm up next and you're looking at me whilst you're doing someone else's lips. So I made sure she knew that I was very nervous, and I am very, not precious, but I'm very funny about my face. The reason, if you don't know, I do semi-permanent makeup. A lot of people do semi-permanent makeup have it on themselves. The reason why I don't have it on myself is because I'm a makeup artist. I love throwing everything on and taking everything off at the end of the day. I don't wear makeup every day. I barely ever wear it. I honestly only do for videos or if I'm going out. So I'm very precious about certain things that could change, and when you're in front of a camera as well, people will notice it. So I laid down and I had it done, and it didn't hurt and it was fine. And I got up and I said, yes, great. Me and Jodie was both okay. We was both averagely happy, sort of thing. But we kind of left a bit like, meh, well, you know, it wasn't as great as we thought it would be. It might be because we only went for ½ ml. But the first thing I realised was that one side of my lip was bigger than the other. And this is something that my new lip filler lady realised. So one side of my lip was bigger than the other. I went back and I saw James, my boyfriend, and he said, and I said, what do you think? And he said, well, you know, one side's bigger than the other. And I said, oh, is it really that noticeable? Which I didn't want it to be. But I obviously can lip line my lips. I can make sure they're even. So in the end, they dissolved away. The only other thing I had was lumps in my lip, and I had them straight away, lumps in my lip. Luckily, all the lumps went. You could feel them in your lip if you go like that inside. And Jodie had the same issue. Jodie actually had like a lump where the needle had been pulled out. You could see where it had stopped and come out, basically. We both bruised, which is normal, completely normal to bruise. So we didn't go back there. We thought, right, you know what, we'll do a lot of research this time. We're going to go back again, but we're going to get 1 ml this time. We've decided we want bigger lips. We want 1 whole ml of Juvederm again. So we looked around and researched, and I found Flawless Cosmetics. That's what they're called on Instagram. all of the videos on there, the reviews on there, the Instagram stories, pictures, everything, before and afters, look amazing. They look really good. It's a lot more money, but 100% worth it. You pay for what you get. And the lady also does like Z-list celebrities and Instagrammers. Now, you've got to think of it in this sense that people that are Z-list celebrities and Instagrammers who are always in, not the limelight, but they're always out there and being seen, they're not going to go to someone that they think is going to give them crap lips, basically. So after looking at all of their pictures, we decided we're going to go to them 100%. They take a £50 deposit, which Jodie paid for the first time round, and they did a deal, which was really good because you get a small amount of money off. I still ended up paying around £220 or £230, which I paid, I think, around 80 or 90 for the half a meal at the other place. So obviously if that was a full meal, it would be around, what, 160 to 180. Okay, so I am paying more money at this place to around 230 for one meal. So they are also based in a lot of places. We went to Harley Street in London, but they also are all over the place. I think just everywhere. There's a load of them that do it. And the lady that me and Jodie saw was called Holly, and she was really lovely, and she made us feel really calm, relaxed. It was in a clinic as well. It all just seemed really professional and well kept, and that we was in good hands. And because of all the ratings and that, it made us feel a lot better anyway. So we got numbed, but this time it was so painful. It was really painful. So the technique that there's like, I don't know how many techniques there are to lip fillers, but what me and my friend had previously having the lip fillers done, she did 2 inserts, like in and in like that. Whereas when I went with Holly, she does it around your entire lip, which is like dot, 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 all the way around. So I must have had about 30 plus lip injections going around instead of the 4 I originally had. So it seemed like it evened your lips out a lot more, no lumps. As soon as Jodie got off, I said how good hers looked. They looked really good, and I was excited to lay down, even though it was so painful. But as soon as we got up and looked in the mirror, we could just tell the differences between how we felt the first time round and how we felt this time round. We was both so much more happier with the results already when they'd first been done as well, and they were swollen, and we was happy with them being swollen. We was happy the way they were, and I even said, which is not like me, I said, you're probably going to see us again, and we have booked again for next month. Obviously I'm not going to go crazy on my lips, please don't panic about that. I'm just going to get one more meal and that'll be it. I may need to maintain that in the future, but I mean, the one meal is just to make them that little bit bigger. That's it. I'm not going to go crazy. Now that I see my lips, they seem pretty normal. But when I look back, I thought that my lips were fine beforehand, and I was like, yeah, I've got a perfectly good shape, which I did. But when you actually get them done, you think, wow, my lips actually do look quite small there, even though you don't think they was actually small. And the one thing that Holly did as well is that she actually asks you what you want. So I just said, I want pretty much what I've got. I'm happy with my shape. I've got a pretty good Cupid's bow, just don't change that bit. I just want my lips but bigger, which is what she did. She asked Jodie the same thing, what do you want? Jodie asked for something a bit different, I think. But yeah, the whole way through, everything was made clear to us and what was going to happen. Yeah, I would highly recommend going to Flawless Cosmetics. And that's basically everything to do with my lips. At first, they do get really swollen. I found that when we was walking around, you'd forget that you've had them done. Well, you don't forget you've had them done, but this was straight after. You'd walk around, oh, there's no pain. Suddenly, you're getting this throbbing pain again. It's like an on and off pain that comes and goes. We couldn't really drink at first. I was drinking out of a straw. That was hard. Like, it just felt like water was going to fall out of my mouth. Eating was hard at first. I was a bit protective over them at first. But yeah, the swelling did get a bit bigger and then it went down. Some days I wake up and feel like my lips feel a bit more plumped than other days. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the lip fillers. I hope this gave you an insight to what goes on, and if you're thinking of getting them done, if this has helped you out with deciding or with places to go or what you should look out for, anything like that, just please pay for what you get, okay? Just do your research, make sure the pictures are good before and after, make sure that you're happy with what you're going to have done. If it means waiting an extra month and saving even more money for it to pay that little bit more, then do that, please, because I've seen so many lips that have just gone wrong, which we are so glad we didn't get that full meal with the other lady in case we had even bigger lumps or more problems. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, then please thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.